So the holidays coming up, you know, we get in the Christmas spirit, and we're thankful enough that one of the donors to the program gives us a chunk of money every year to be able to go out and buy Christmas presents and needs for people that you know, are not in a very good situation and need some help.
You guys are basically covering anything from infants up to kids that are about 10 years of age when it comes to like personal needs right there, and then also some clothing, stuff like that. Let's make sure you're back here by 6, because then we're all going to go together and drop stuff off at the shelter. Got it? Let's do it.
So the purpose of it is to try to affect as many people as we possibly can by buying different Christmas presents and by buying different things that people need, whether it be, you know, blankets, coats, hats, clothing, all the way down to things that toddlers would need, infants and children. So, you know, we take that money that we get from a donor and we split up into different groups. We have one that focuses on getting people that are, you know, ages 15 and up, more like adults, getting them things that they would need. And then we have another group focused on needs for children, infants, all the way up to 9, 10 years old. And then we have another group that focuses on just buying toys. You know, a lot of people that are in a tough situation and maybe you don't have a home, you know, those kids, they never get the opportunity to have a Christmas toy that's all theirs or had maybe even been new before. So it's great to be able to buy something and know that it's going to go to a kid and he's going to get to experience that gift and have that gift to himself. So like I said earlier, we try to affect as many people as we can. So we split up into these groups, and you know, each group has usually a guy that's a little bit older, maybe a senior or junior, kind of lead the guys and kind of direct them towards, you know, making the good choices so we can get lots of gifts and maximize the amount of things that we can buy. And what we really want to take away from this, and what's been stressed to us, is that, you know, we want to learn what it's like to give. You know, being in college, we don't have a lot of money right now, so we don't have the opportunity to go buy, you know, $1,000 worth of gifts for people. So this donor wants us to understand what it means to give to people and how it affects them. So what we did is we found a couple different places to drop the toys off, and we found people serving people. We dealt with them last year, and they're a great organization. You know, they really put the things to use to the best of their ability. It's a huge place. I think there's it's 13 or 14 stories, and I think it holds almost close to 400 people every night that stay there that don't have a home. So they're a huge organization, and they're very, very organized. So I know that what we're dropping off there is getting put to use the best that it can be. So, you know, the takeaway, a lot of these guys, especially the first year guys, they don't really know what to expect. So when we went there this year, I tried to set it up so that we'd have someone talk to us a little bit about what serving people does and how those gifts are going to affect people.
The average family size here is 3. So a pretty typical scenario is a mother and her 2 young children. But we have all sorts of different kind of families here. Yeah, so these gifts will be very valued. Probably quite a surprise for a lot of the families.
You know, it's great to be able to give like that. You know, personally, growing up, my family, we never really had the money to be able to give $1,000 worth of Christmas presents to people that we didn't know. So it's really cool to be able to see how that affects people, and really kind of gives you a lasting impression of why you should give and the great things that you can do when you do give to people.